Hey there, it's James with Make It Happen Greenhouse, and I don't know if you can see that temperature gauge behind me there, but it's really hot in here. It's probably not 100% accurate. That gauge is on the PVC glass there, and the sun is shining directly on it, so it's showing about 110 and feels like 110. But some of the other gauges are, showing about 100, 99 at head height. Waist height is about 90, and then certainly it's going to be a little lower than that down at ground level. So what a great time though to pick to do this project, which is I got some unruly watermelon plants that need to be trellised. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that, and we'll make it happen. So here are the unruly watermelon plants that I was talking about, and my original plan when I built this greenhouse was to feed these out through this small little air vent you can see down there to the outdoors. And it still seems like a relatively good idea, but something else inspired me to explore some options. And what inspired me was this little vine here. You can see it. It's reached up and grabbed a hold of the micro water line there, and it's trying to reach for the sky. As you can see over in the corner, some of the same stuff that's going on. So this plant wants to grow up. So I did a little research, and it turns out, not that hard to do that. So we have this leftover kind of fencing material from our pet pig Mabel that we use to put between the fence to kind of help keep her in and train her not to leave the yard. And I have it right here. So here's the plan. I'm gonna get up here on the second, or actually on the highest one of these stair step shelves, and I'm going to drop this down, as you can maybe see there, to where the plants can grab a hold of it and start working their way up, and I'll help guide them along the way. And then I'm going to take some old fabric t-shirts and cut that into strips, and as the melons grow, I'm going to create little hammocks to hang off this fencing so that the melons don't snap off the line and fall to the ground and get damaged. So that is the plan. We'll see how it goes here. Hopefully the melons will be happy to have the extra space growing vertical. Again, extra space growing vertical. So I'll check back in and let you know how it goes. So let me show you what we've done here so far. So on the high side, I had a longer piece that I drop down, and you can see I can pretty easily start feeding those vines onto that. And then just in front of that, a little smaller piece that I put there. And I still have this one down here, again a little smaller piece. This is about recycling stuff, and I threw a bunch of this stuff out. Man, I just regret doing that, because this would be really good stuff to have now. But that's just a lesson learned there. Don't throw out stuff that may have a future use. And I could use this year over year, so this stuff's plastic. It'll hold up for a long time. So anyway, yeah, that I should be able to go ahead and start feeding stuff through. That's what I'm gonna do here in a minute. First, I'm gonna see if I can find a nice spot for this last piece. I might just hold it in reserve to see where things go, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just go ahead and throw it up there anyway. Get this done. I am sweating buckets out here in this very hot greenhouse, but it's all for a good cause. So keep drinking water and get to it. Okay, you can see how this is shaping up. So I have the 3 pieces of fencing up. I put one of the little holders on, and once the vine is woven into the fencing, I'll take some of those off. They probably won't be required. By the way, these I got a bag of like 100, maybe 200, I can't remember, but it was super cheap on Amazon, so something to look for. Here's what they look like. But anyway, yeah, so I should be able to pretty easily start getting these vines going up this fencing, and we'll have a little bit of vertical action here on these melon plants. So cool. So I'll take one more video once I have this all started. Here's a final look at the initial setup of the melon trellis. So we got some started on here. Some are pretty much already there. So just unwound their little feeder vines feeler vines and wrap them around, and they're already doing their business. Sure, it won't take long. They'll tighten up, start just pulling themselves right up the trellis. So it just kind of left this open space here between the three so I can get in there and do stuff. So when melons start to grow, I can create little melon hammocks for them so that they don't, again, pull the whole plant down or break off prematurely. So here's a little view from over here. And I just use, I had these coax, kind of wire tacks, and I don't plan on these being up permanently, so I figured that'd be a good use for them. And it's super strong. I mean, if I pull on this, it ain't going anywhere. So there you go. James from Make It Happen Greenhouse signing off. If you get a chance, subscribe.